Tip of the hat to you. So happy New Year's, guys. This is off the cuff, no script, no real thoughts. I just kind of wanted to talk about the year. First off, what am I wearing on New Year's Eve? Well, I never got home till like 8 o'clock tonight from work, so I really am not planning on going anywhere. But kind of put on a sweater and a hat and had a shave. Well, had a shower and a shave first, then put on a sweater and a hat, nice pair of pants. Um, then I said, well, I'll wear this just in case I go somewhere. I doubt I will. Probably just gonna have a friend come over. A couple friends are asking me what I'm doing, so why not, right? But yeah, Sauvage Elixir. So y'all know what it smells like. A very modern take on a classic masculine fragrance. Very nice fragrance. Very strong. 2 sprays. One in the moisturizer, one in the shirt. More than enough. Um, so yeah, that's it. That's the New Year's fragrance, New Year's Eve fragrance. Just in case I either go somewhere or have somebody come over. Uh, Cup of coffee. 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 Um, so what about this year? What do I want to talk about? Well, first off, um, got a lot of fragrances this year. Some good stuff, some cheap stuff, some expensive stuff, but all good stuff for the most part. I had a few misses, like everything though. But when you swing for the fences, you're going to strike out sometimes, right? That's just the way it goes. So yeah, a lot of good fragrances. You seen my 10 favorite pickups, 10 of my favorite pickups this year. Um, a few that could have made that list that didn't was Avon Mesmerize. Didn't uh She's gonna look to see what else I got. Uh Solely Notes Vetiver, Solely Notes Oud, um Lamal Elixir, that Montclair could have made the list. I mean, a lot of them could have made the list, but didn't. But yeah, you just it's hard to choose sometimes, right? Uh, this year was a good year for me. I finished my school, started my new job, veterinary assistant at a daycare, boarding, aftercare, training, canine facility, right? So really good job. Um, really enjoy what I do now. Not that I hated my job before or anything like that, but I've always been a fan of animals, especially dogs, and think they're about the best thing on the planet, to tell you the truth. They're simple yet complicated. They're easily motivated, but they can be stubborn and moody just like the rest of us. So, but usually a command and a treat is all you need to get a dog to do anything. Kind of like a man. Hey, here's a sandwich. Do a trick. Sit down and eat the sandwich. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Um, so yeah, that was a good. Nobody passed this year. Still got a few hours left, uh, which was nice. Last year was hard with my nan, my best friend, and Sadie passing. Um, it was hard, but you get over it, or not over it, but you get through it and you move on. Although this Christmas and this New Year's seems to be harder than last year, and I don't know why. I'm thinking maybe because where everything happened so quick and all at once last year. Maybe a bit of a self defense mechanism kicked in, and I didn't process it. I don't think as well as I did this year. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a good cry this Christmas Eve and Christmas morning, thinking of them. Um, Drove down to the old neighborhood where me and Danny first met in grade one. Just kind of sat there and drove around a bit and sat there and reminisced. Went to the old elementary school, kind of the same thing. Um, yeah, it was a little harder this year. I think I was able to process it a little more. And tonight's pretty hard without, uh, usually I get a phone call from Nanny and Dan, Mercedes sitting next to me, and Happy New Year, midnight. And when Dan was the dick, he'd wait till like 2 in the morning, give me a call. But whatever, whatever. Um, I'd give anything to hear that phone call again. Yeah, so it was a little harder, but this isn't a sad video. I don't, all the good things that happened. Like I said, graduating school with honors. Never thought I'd do that. Though I'm a lot smarter. Like, I want to sit there and toot my own horn. I'm some smart guy. No, but I mean, I'm a lot smarter than I think I am. Uh, my problem during high school wasn't really that I wasn't smart. It was, or even lazy. It was sports and girls, right? That was my main focus. And school took a secondary, third string to that. So, yeah. Like I said, I barely picked up a book and I still passed high school. High school was easy. So I guess I'm a lot smarter than I thought, but I'm no genius by any stretch of the word. At least I don't think so. I've never taken an IQ test, but maybe I should see how dumb I really am. But yeah, I got a lad, graduated with honors, got that job. They hired me right on the spot for my placement. After my placement was through, there was only like two of us that got a job, three of us. So that was good. Um, I'm sure the other people probably got jobs by now, hopefully, but maybe not. I don't know. So yeah, that was good. Like I said, all the colognes I picked up, fragrances I picked up. Uh, Able to get together with family and friends a few times this year. That was really nice. Uh, the holidays, all the holidays were a little harder this year than they were last year, like I said, but still really good, really good. Family and friends. Got some nice Christmas presents. That's always good. Um, yeah, just a lot of good things and a lot of little things that you don't really, I can't even really, you know, put into words. Just all the things that have happened. Um, there's some bad things too, of course. Come and go. Like I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I went down Halloween to see. There's a girl in my old neighborhood where I met Dan. Like I said, my old neighborhood stuff. And I went down because there's a lady there that does Halloween big time, right? The super decorations and stuff. And she always has, even when we were kids. And I've always managed to get to her house almost every year. A few years I wasn't living here, but pretty much every year I got to her house. And I went down there this year, and she lived on the same street as me, but at the other end. And at the end of the street in my old house, uh, that whole almost area, there's one, two, three, four, five houses that are just gone. They bulldozed them because they're the way it works is this road would come here and would turn onto another road, and you'd have to go up the road a bit, turn onto the highway, and they found it was just too congested, so they're building a straight through with lights to the highway there. So that was sad. That was sad because you know I always had a dream, and it was just a pipe dream. If I ever won the lottery or come into some kind of big money, that I would buy that house again. And and when Nan was alive, I was going to put Nan and Mom in it, like the Mom and Dad, like it was when we were kids. But when Nan passed, the dream became I'd go in one and Mom and Dad would go on the other side because it was a duplex. And that dream's gone. That just pipe dream or not, still a dream, and it's just gone. It'll never happen now. I mean, the house is gone. The city bought the land, so it actually kind of makes me sad. Some good memories in that place, in that area, that they turn it into a street. I hate progress sometimes. Um, Yeah, that was the biggest thing that affected me this year emotionally was that. And, you know, I'm a nostalgia person. Some people are gonna be like, "So what? It's just a house, right?" But no, to me, it was more than a house. It was a memory, and I got a piece of the old foundation and siding that was on it. Hold on, I'll show you. I mean, it's nothing fancy or anything, but it's a an old piece of the foundation and a piece of the wood siding that was up there. I was going to clean it, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to leave it the way it is, right? And I think at some point in the my childhood, I had to have at some point, unless this came from the top, had to touch both of these at some point. And that just makes me smile when I think about that. I got a bit of the old home here. Uh, so yeah, 2024 in pretty much in retrospective, guys, was a good year for me. Uh, Worked a lot, which I'm glad for. There's a lot of people out there that aren't working or can't work, want to work. A lot of people who don't want to work. I mean, it's just the way it goes. Um, you know, um, the world's a little fucked up right now. It always was, but seems to be a little more normal. I don't know if it is or not, or it's just we're seeing more of it with social media. Um, but whatever you believe or don't believe, it doesn't matter. Just be kind to each other, guys. It's okay to disagree on everything, as long as, like I said, you're not hurting children and animals. It's okay to disagree. We don't have to agree to everything. Just be kind to each other. Um, so that's the year in retrospective. It wasn't anything fancy. Just that's what it was. Um, Looking forward to 2020. What am I looking forward to? Well, working more. I'm keeping my job and loving my job, and of course picking up more cologne. But I'm gonna kind of, I say it every year and I never do, but I really want to dial it back a bit. I want to focus on the stuff I got and get videos out as much as possible on the stuff I got. I'm also thinking of doing a challenge. I want to wear one fragrance a day for the 365 days a year. So 365 different fragrances. Um, so you might get a lot of reviews, re-reviews, and stuff about stuff I've already talked about because I kind of want to do that. I think it would be fun to wear 365 different fragrances throughout the year. I think it would be fun. And I'm not going to do it by season or anything. I'm going to do it more by house. So I don't care if it's a winter fragrance in the summer or a summer fragrance in the winter. I'm going to wear it. So that you'll see a lot more of that. I think you may not get the full 365 because, like I said, I've got to take a few days to myself every now and then, right? But yeah, that'll be fun. Um, I'm looking forward to the channel growing. It's actually growing quite a bit, and it's surprising to me that so many people want to hear me talk about smelly water. I don't know if that's what it is, or it's videos like this, or my personality where I talk about memories. Maybe it's a nostalgia thing. Maybe more you guys are into it for the nostalgia thing than I think. But either way, I thank you. 2025 is hopefully going to be a very good year again. Um, Hopefully the holidays, I'm not quite as, I don't want to say down. I wasn't down. It was just more evident to me that though they weren't around this year. So maybe next year is, I've already gone through this twice now. Maybe it'll get a little better. I think it will. Um, Although I do miss that crazy dog. But I get a lot of dogs in my life now, so um, let's just end this video, guys. I wanted to say thank you to everybody that's watched my videos, subscribed to my channel, um, gave a thumbs up, comment, whatever. Even if it was we disagree on something, we can disagree, guys. It's okay. Uh, I try not to, well, I don't argue online with people. I don't argue generally in person either. It's just a waste of time and energy. But and I try to reply to every comment. If I don't reply to it, it's not because I'm being rude and I just don't want to talk to you. It's either I seen it and then I seen 20 more and you got lost in the shuffle, or I meant to reply and forgot. Even if I can't, I give a thumbs up or something. You know what I mean? Just to let you know I seen it. And and if it is something you have a question is really important, you think, keep asking you them. Keep, because I'll eventually. Oh shit! Yeah, I should reply to that, right? Um, and if you're watching this video or any of my videos and you like them, I normally don't do this, but since it's New Year's, subscribe, keep watching, keep commenting, keep thumbing up. Uh, it'll help me grow the channel more, and the more I grow the channel, the more money that comes in, the more fragrances I can buy, so the more videos I can do without actually having to dip into my my own personal stash, which I will anyway. But let's be real. But yeah, so if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, I don't beg and I'm not begging. I'm just asking. Just hit the button. It only takes a second. It's a second out of your life, and maybe if you see a video you like, give it a thumbs up, or you have something you want to agree with, disagree with, comment, criticize, whatever. Type it. I will see it, hopefully. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys all have a great New Year's Eve. If you're drinking, don't drive, guys. Don't ruin your life or somebody else's life because you wanted to take a cab, take a bus, call a friend, call a family member, whatever. Just don't drink and drive. And if you have pets, remember your cats and dogs won't understand why you're not coming home. So don't drink and drive. I'm not saying don't drink. Get drunk. Party on. Get pissed. Fucking get so drunk you got to hang onto the fucking grass not to fall off the face of the earth. I'm fine with that. Have fun. Have some puff. Whatever you do, I don't care. Have fun tonight. Just get home safely. That's all. I don't want to lose any subscribers this year. So yeah, guys, be safe. Happy New Year. I hope it, take some chances this year. I took a chance last year with that school thing. At my age, 40 years old, going back to school is kind of scary as hell. But I'm glad I did. So take a risk, take a chance this year. Do something you normally wouldn't do. As long as it's legal, or at least not immoral. Take a chance. Do something different. Shake your world up a bit. And, and change can be scary, guys. Change can be scary. I was set in my ways. With the school thing and my work, I was like, I'll be fine there, making decent money. I've been there for a few years and really decided to do that change. And man, it was scary, but totally worth it. So take a chance, guys. I want to give all this emotion, I'm not an expert in life at all. Lover life. Fellas, if there's a girl out there that wants to hang out with you, wants to spend some time, if a pretty girl wants to hang out with you, make the time. Always make the time for a pretty lady, unless you're married or it's your wife, then it's okay. But if it's not your wife, don't make time for that one. But make time for a pretty girl. Ladies, make time for a handsome man. Or if you're of a certain preference, make time for whoever you like, You never, and see your family and friends more. Call your mother. God damn it, call your mother. She misses you. Call your old man. He misses you. If they're still alive. If they're not, go visit them at the gravesite, whatever. Just call your friends and family. Because you never know, right? You just never know. So, all right, guys. Don't want to end that on a downer. That's not a downer. That's a good thing. I appreciate every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. I'm not going to say, I love you guys. I don't know you, but I appreciate you. I really do. I do love the fact that you watch my videos and comment. You share them if you want. You always have. I say that every year. You have my permission. Share them. And like I said, the more people I can get watching, subscribed, the more. Sound like a friggin' pimp. The more money I can make. But for the channel, right? I buy more fragrances to do more fragrance reviews if I have more money. So, so if you guys want to see more of these videos, share me with your friends, family, people you think would like my videos. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all hopefully tomorrow, God willing. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves, guys.